Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint. Welcome to Inner Peace Time. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. So, hello, Mom and Dad. Hello, Kev. Hi, Kaisi. Hello, May, Wendy, and John, and Charles. Also, hello, Lisa on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook. As you guys know, if you're watching on Facebook, I'm streaming to several pages at once, so if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as you all know. So, how's everyone doing? It's now it's Mother's Day weekend. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, especially here in the Americas. Uh, hello, Julie. Thanks for joining on Facebook. Yeah. So, as it's close to our wonderful holiday, it's time for us to also have some peace for ourselves. It's also a great gift for your parent. If you ever wanted to join meditation together, yeah, why not? Come together to have some peace together. Hello, Tracy. Thanks for joining. Hello, Sue on YouTube. So, for inner peace time, this is a great time for us to come together and meditate. So, for those who are new, meditation is actually very simple. Just two steps: relaxation and awareness. You start off with relaxation. It's not about trying to look perfect or anything like that. First, you feel comfortable, feel perfect, not try to look perfect. Okay? First thing is allow yourself to relax, be comfortable. It's quite literally letting go of your physical discomforts. Meditation's been taught differently the past hundreds of years. As back then, people were already very laid back, relaxed. So what they needed to hear was the second step: focus. How do you focus? Sit still, don't move. That's how they taught it back then. Nowadays, people are not as relaxed as they used to. They have forgotten how to relax. And now we focus way too much. So you have people who focus already and tell them to focus even more. We add a step that wasn't there. We tense up. That's not one of the steps. So we had to relearn that first step that wasn't told. Relax. Be comfortable. So, as we practice, that's number one you have to remember. Relax first. Be comfortable. Not forceful, not pushing. Okay? So, I see more people have come in. Hello, Pat. Hi, Terry. Hello, John. Thanks for joining in. Uh, and hello, Khalid and Tracy. Okay. So, as we're about to practice together, remember to take your time. So for today, our background will be Niagara Falls. I just happened to be there yesterday. So I was just on my mind. I thought, no, put it up here. It's a nice little visual. And hello to you. Thanks for joining in. So when we practice, like I said, take your time. Don't force. Don't push. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Let yourself feel at ease and comfortable. Relaxation is a very important first step. It's actually a shortcut compared to how they practiced back then. Why they would say sit still, don't move, was also to have them kind of force through the pain. But what actually happens is they're finally able to let go. which another way of doing it is simply relax. You don't have to endure, and I really don't recommend it. Take your time, feel comfortable first. So in the first 5 to 10 minutes, really allow yourself to relax. Take it easy. Allow yourself to adjust. Just like I say, sit in your perfect position. Not the position that looks perfect, but the position that feels perfect. And since we're meditating online, you really can be in any position. Although I still recommend sitting. That way, whenever you get the opportunity to meditate in person or in a group, you can already be in practice. But of course, since you're at home or in your safe spot, any position that feels right to you is fine, even laying down. But again, if you're in a group setting, I really don't recommend laying down. Yes, very comfortable. But one thing that tends to happen is you might fall asleep. And sleeping is not a problem in meditation. Snoring is. It becomes an unintentional. Distraction. So, allow yourself to be comfortable, relaxed, at ease. And take your time. Allow the relaxation to flow throughout your entire body, from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And as we relax, you don't need to rush. Take your time. Meditation is not a race. It's not a competition. In a way, it's like we're all on a cruise together. I happen to be the captain, the one with the map, pointing the direction. But as we journey together, relax, take it easy, enjoy, not endure. Many times, because of our misunderstandings of meditation, or our own expectations, what we think it's supposed to be, it tends to hold us back. And I know firsthand how much expectation can slow you down. It becomes an invisible wall. Sometimes you don't even realize you've built it up. At first, it's kind of like that Amazon box in front of your house. Everyone can see it. You can see that you're trying too hard, or you're focusing too intently, trying to achieve inner peace instantly. That's too much. That is too much expectation. And overall, it holds us back. But as you practice more and more, the expectation becomes more like a tripwire. You don't even notice until you've already fallen over. And sometimes you're on the floor and you don't realize you're on the floor. As that was me about 7 years ago. I would practice, I would meditate. I could still feel okay. But I always felt there was a block, not realizing that I was blocking myself. Then I had a special retreat with high-level meditators and they pointed it out to me. They said, "Didn't you realize it? You still have expectation." And I thought, on what? What could it be? My expectation was trying to look perfect, because what I call the teacher pose. When you become the teacher, you want to show that you know what you're doing. But when it comes to meditation, it really doesn't matter. We have to walk the walk, not simply talk the talk. And sometimes we unintentionally do this due to the camera in front of us. So after getting that nice reminder, it helped me release and relax and be able to go in a little deeper, a little deeper. That wall is now gone. So just like how I share with you all, don't worry about how you look. Even I don't care, and I'm the one on camera. Allow yourself to be at ease, be comfortable. Let go of your expectations. And remember, as we visualize or imagine, don't feel like you need to see clearly, as seeing is not the goal, it is a bonus. Many people, when they start to see, they tend to feel quite nice, a very good feeling. But then there's a mistake. Some meditators think that they feel good because they see, but actually it's the other way around. You start to see because you feel good. It's that point where you start to let go. Your mind feels at ease. It's very much like a weight has been lifted. All our everyday thoughts, wonders, worries, regrets are lifted. They're not necessarily thrown away or disappeared, but it's more like you have placed them down. You don't need to carry them. Because when you clear your mind, it's not erasing. It's placing down. Letting go of all those heavy burdens, which are our thoughts. And don't expect it to disappear all at once. This is why we practice. A little bit a day can go a long way. And as we practice more and more, you'll find yourself able to quiet your mind a little easier, a little easier. Until later, you can start at a much more calmer state. Kind of like having a highway full of thoughts. They're rushing by. It seems quite hectic and a lot of traffic. But little by little, our thoughts start to take the off-ramp. Little by little, fewer and fewer thoughts. And then it feels a bit more manageable. Until eventually, very few thoughts. Until it's down to just the one, our meditation object. And even that one, we eventually let go of, allowing our mind to truly be clean and clear. And that clarity, at first it starts off a split second, a moment. Just like any skill, it takes practice. But we get better and better as we keep practicing. When you're starting off, it's like looking up at the mountain. It seems almost impossible to reach the top. But just like mountain climbers, they will tell you to look just 3 steps ahead. That's our mini goal. Just keep going 3 steps ahead, 3 steps ahead. And before you know it, you've reached the peak. So let us practice together. Relax your body, relax your mind. Not try to rush to that feeling of peace, but take your time. Allow it to happen naturally, relaxingly. And while it does seem like we're slowing down, taking a slow route, this is actually the shortcut. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. Now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, take your time. You don't need to reach inner peace immediately. Give yourself time to grow. And little by little, you'll attain that peace much more easily and more sustainably. There's no need to rush. Feel as if you have all the time in the world. Enjoy your mini vacation, relaxing your body and relaxing your mind. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. Let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding city, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And for today especially, let us think of our mothers and all the mothers in the world, sharing this good energy with them all, our gratitude for them caring for us, bringing us into this world, quite literally giving us the life that we have today. And as we share loving kindness to all beings, especially our mom, let us also make a wish for ourselves, for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. And let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jinarakam Pantami Sapaso Sappaputtanupavena, sappathammanupavena, sappasanghanupavena, sattasoti bhavantu te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel, especially now that we finished the meditation. All right, I see a few hearts, see some smiles, that's good. Okay, so, each time we practice, it's always a little bit different. Some days, wonderful, some days, almost wonderful. There are no bad days. It's always good or almost good. And this is why we practice. Keep at it. The days that are a little bit challenging, now we know what are our challenges. We can start to learn how to adjust. And if you're not sure, you can always ask me. I'll share the knowledge that I know. And sometimes it's just very easy. Try to remember what steps you did that made it so easy, and try and do it again. This is how we continue to improve. Just like whenever you're trying to improve any skill, we have to observe, take a moment to consider and see, this works, or this doesn't work for me. That way, you'll continue to improve, get better and better, and gain more and more benefits. So I see more people came in. Hello, Guanyan. Hello, La Melody. Thanks for saying hi on Facebook. And hello, BB. Hello, Kaleem. Hi, Heather. Terry. Agasit. Who else came in? Oh, Marcel. Okay. So, for today, as this is Mother's Day weekend and I don't have a class tomorrow on Mother's Day, one thing I wanted to talk about is really gratitude and just realizing just how very lucky we are to have someone bring us into this world. Even if you don't know who your mother is, we should still be very grateful. So for me, I was very fortunate. I had a very warm and happy family. And this is us. Oh, this is us. This is actually me in my teenage years. This is all of us there. And it's just that I was just so fortunate to have a whole family. Being the eldest, getting to have a good younger brother, an awesome little sister, wonderful mother and father, teaching me everything that I need to do. And which goes into one of the questions people asked, what was some of the best wisdom to pass on? Well, for today, how about wisdom from my mom? One thing that I always share with you guys before is that my mom told me as a kid, put your arms out. I'm like, okay. Everything in your arm length, that's your world. Everything in your world must be happy. It was a way of teaching us to look for positivity, try to be happy for ourselves. That was the most important thing. If you can be happy for yourself, it helped you bring out a smile, because smile is very natural when you're happy. And then with that smile, it's also kind of like an aura. People see your smile. They can't help but smile back. They can't help but feel a little better. Even if you're in a bad mood, you see someone smile at you, you feel, oh, well, it's like a nice greeting. It lifts you up a little bit. And for some people, when you're really down, that little bit can be quite a lot. So it was a way of realizing, first, make your world, pretty much you, happy. When you have that positive energy, it spreads out. Very much like how my master teaches us. Be like the sun. It's bright, beautiful, and it shares that energy with everyone. But before you can be the sun, you have to be able to light that fire, to become that light. And that's why we practice together, practicing inner peace, practicing to slow down, not always rushing, giving us a time to allow that clarity to happen. And when it's clear, the brightness from within you comes out. Now it sounds a little spiritual and funky, but when you start to experience it yourself, you'll realize, yeah, it starts off with yourself. That's how peace starts. You have your peace, it starts to emanate out. It shares to those around you. So I really do recommend continue practicing. Even if you can't sit and meditate for hours, like what I do, that's okay. A little bit a day can go a long way. You have a little bit of peace, it's your candlelight that can still light other candles. And little by little, our wick gets stronger, our flame gets bigger. We're able to help warm more and more people. But at the same time, uh, be a nice warm fire, but don't burn others. Okay, what I mean is don't force others. You might have something wonderful, but still, we have to understand that not everyone's ready to experience. We want to share. Hey, this is something that I do. It works. If you want to try, let's do this together. Compared to you have to do this. I know this is good. Never ever force. Like I say, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. All right. So be the cool water, so that you're there when they need a drink, but you don't drown them in the water. Okay. So that's just some little bits to share with you all. Okay. Now I open the floor to you all. If anyone has any questions, feel free to turn on your mic if you'd like. For those here on Zoom, and or type in the chat. That's fine too. I see a question here on. Oh, Lisa wants to say thank you for the Mother's Day wishes and wish all mothers have a great Mother's Day too. Oh, thank you, Lisa. And then she's asking another question. Monks believe in rebirth. Does that mean you can come back in many souls at one time? Okay, so this might be part of from the movie that you were asking about last time. So the movie in Little Buddha, where they show that this monk came back in several souls, that's not necessarily how we believe. That you will be you, and then you go on and go to a new body. The thing is, with reincarnation, you go to a new body. It's just usually just 1-to-1 ratio. You don't really switch out that much. Oh, thank you, Kev. Take care. So with rebirth or reincarnation, it's you might start from this life to the next life, from human to maybe a human to an angel, suppose, like going up in heaven, spending time there, some kind of celestial being, or you go from here to become an animal. You know, it changes. It all depends on your karma, and it just goes back and forth. The thing is, each time we're alive, we do our best in that lifetime to be the best you can be. And the thing is, even if you don't remember when you reincarnate, you still are you. One thing that tends to go back with you is your habits. So one thing we always say is your karma, your good and bad, always go with you, of course. But also, because you are unique in how you've been training over the lifetimes, your habits go with you too, both your good and your bad. So this is something that our master nun taught us. She said, if you can fix one bad habit in your lifetime, it was worth it to be born as a human. Or quite literally, it was worth it to be alive. Because you were able to fix at least one thing. It's not easy to fix bad habits. It's very easy to gain them. But at the same time, as long as we continue to work on our good habits and do our best not to gain more bad habits, and it's little by little, you can continue to do better and be better. So that's just a little thing like that. Okay, thank you for your questions. Any other questions or wonders? Of course, you can feel free to email me, send me a message through the various chats that I have. Or as you guys know, every day or every time I'm on, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, before and after class, I'm always hanging out, so that way we can have Q&A. But once everyone's gone, that's when I close the room. So if no other questions, I would like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace, easily and quickly, in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone, Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube and Facebook, see you guys next time. For those here on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Okay? Take care, everyone.